Hey y'all, this is the Twin Rivers Music Scene podcast with your host Madison
and Reed. We're here to highlight local and upcoming musicians in and around New Braunfels, Texas.
We believe the Texas and Americana music scene is what truly makes this town special, and we are so excited to provide a platform for y'all to hear straight from the artists themselves.
We hope y'all enjoy the Twin Rivers Music Scene podcast and stay tuned for more interviews posted every other Friday.
No venue too far, any song at every bar. Here to cover your needs. Twin Rivers Music Scene.
This next artist is one of Texas's fastest rising voices in the music scene, making significant waves across the state with her powerful voice and heartfelt songwriting. Blending traditional country roots with modern influences, she has earned a reputation for creating music that is both genuine and soulful. Her breakout single, Patsy Kind of Night, quickly caught attention of country fans, followed by songs like Forever that showcases her honest storytelling and emotional depth. She is known for her smooth, expressive vocals and down-to-earth charm and has shared the stage with some of Texas's most respected artists while carving out her own path. With a growing fan base and a sound that bridges classic and contemporary country, this artist continues to prove herself as one of the most exciting voices in Texas country music. We are thrilled to welcome Graycie York to the Twin Rivers Music Scene podcast.
Hello.
How's it going?
Great. I'm great now that I'm here and not doing, my little beep, 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 beep. Get out of my way. I have an interview to make too.
Trying to get coffee this morning.
Yeah.
What kind did you get?
This is a vanilla cherry latte.
Okay, how is it?
It's pretty good. I usually do lavender, so I was feeling a little zesty this morning. I don't know. Switch it up, but I need it after that farmer's market squabble that I was dealing with.
Yeah. They do it like what? Every other Saturday?
Something like that, or like once a month. But
they picked the Saturday that you were going to be
Of course. That's exactly how it works. And they try to like pull me in to like come and look at their products. And I'm like, listen, guys, I would, but I have somewhere to be.
Head down.
I got to go.
Don't make eye contact. Just trying to get out.
I got to go.
Well, welcome to Riley's. This is your first time here.
It is. I love it.
Do you love the lingering smell of cigarettes?
I was just about to say that. It honestly feels like home, and I'm loving like the plants and everything, and the couch that's just like up really high.
Yeah,
for no reason. I'm sure it has. No, I love it. I honestly, this is kind of like my favorite kind of spot. Just a little dive bar.
Yeah, we used to come here all the time. I work here now, but like we would come here strictly to like eat the popcorn and just like hang out.
Ooh,
they have the best popcorn here
because we put Tabasco in it, so it's like spicy.
Wow,
so good. But yeah, so we first met you a couple years ago at the Green Light. Well, us a little bit earlier, but with Madison, and we have to laugh because that show was like, we felt so bad because y'all's Airstream AC went out, and it was the heat of July. It was July 4th weekend when you were opening for Sundance. And we felt horrible. We went back there and you're like, girl, our AC's been out this whole time. We're like, oh my God.
Like, oh my God, that sounds horrible.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, we were standing there, having a great time. We were like, yeah, this show's gonna be great. We're by the river. We have a really cool Airstream. And then it was just like, doom.
Just stale.
And we kind of all looked at each other. We were like, guys, it's really hot all of a sudden. I think that the AC just broke. But we're not going to complain because why would we? We're really grateful to have a place to be in anyway. And then we kind of started dripping sweat. And it was like, okay, I don't really think I can do this much longer. So I think most of my guys in my band at the time got shirtless and like were freaking out. And they were like wanting me to do something about it. I was like, guys, what do I look like? The AC fixer? Y'all do something. I don't know.
Like go hop in the river or something.
Yeah, do something. And then, by the show time, I was like, listen, I am not changing my clothes. I'm going up there in my XL t-shirt and my Nike shorts because I'm sweating really bad.
Yeah.
But it was still fun.
It was a great show.
It was a really hot show.
Yeah.
Very,
it
very
was
hot.
really hot that day.
I think I got off stage and I laid on the concrete and I almost like passed out. I was like,
Yeah.
No, I think that was like, this is super embarrassing, which I don't know why I want to tell this story, but I used to like always get spray tans. And I was sweating so much that remember I had to change my white tank. It
Yeah.
was like just spray tan.
I love that.
All like
I've been
stripes on my
there.
stomach. I was like, there we go.
Yeah.
Texas heat. Now I don't get spray tans anymore, but it's
I
fine.
remember that because we took like a cute picture and she's like, wait, what is that? And like zoomed
Literally.
in.
I've been there, so I
Just like
understand.
nice.
No, but that was still a good show. Sundance is incredible.
Yeah.
That was my
so
first time
good.
seeing him,
Mm-hmm.
and he was amazing.
Yeah,
But
it was
yeah.
fun.
Yeah,
Just
it was
like
a fun story.
hot as hell. So.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely so hot. But the Airstream was really cute and fun. So
Well,
fun.
I'm glad that it all worked out.
Yeah.
And it was so
no
fun
bad,
for you, even though
no
it was
bad
hot.
memories
Okay,
on my
good.
end. Yeah.
I'm glad we figured that out now.
Yeah. No beef from
Okay,
my
cool. Okay, so how is it being like the coolest girl in Texas country music?
Oh my gosh. Well, I mean, I don't really feel that way, but thank you. I feel just like my life isn't real sometimes, especially more recently. And I can't believe the people I know, people I'm surrounded with, and I don't know what to say. Like, I don't really allow myself to, like, feel a bunch of the emotions, like, as they're happening, and then they kind of hit me, like, a year later, and I'm like, wait, whoa, that was kind of crazy. Like,
Yeah.
you did that. And then I was like, okay, well, we're just stuck at home with our cat now, so what's the next move here? But it's thank you for saying I'm cool.
You are. I was
I
like,
used to
yeah.
get
hype you up.
bullied in elementary school, so to say that I'm cool now is pretty
No.
cool.
They rue the day now. They're like, our girl is
Yeah,
up
they
on
do.
stage.
They,
yeah.
they built this.
Yeah, I was like, look at me now. Wait, how are you bullied?
Oh, just your typical bully, like,
Just like-
your outfits are
I
ugly,
hate
like
people.
you can't sing. There was a one.
How
No,
dare
There was
they?
one
not
girl.
the
It gets
child's
no, it gets
voice.
worse. There was one girl that like really had it out for me, and we were in elementary school, and she would like challenge me to sing offs at recess. I never wanted to do them because I was like, I have nothing to prove to you. Like I don't want to do this.
Yeah.
This is embarrassing.
Yeah.
And I want to enjoy swing time at recess.
You're
Like we
"Listen,
only
we have
get
30
Yeah, we have 30
minutes."
minutes. We gotta go. I'm not trying to sing, okay? Well, we'd have our little, or she would do the sing offs, and she'd be like, "Well, you lost since you didn't sing, and so you're not a good singer." And I'm like, "Well, who's the singer now?"
I'm like,
Yeah.
she's losing every day now.
Like
so.
she,
Hey.
yeah,
Whoever
hey,
you
girl.
are. Yeah.
I remember that. It's funny because I forget a bunch of people I went to school with, but I remember that name.
Yeah.
Clear. Yeah.
Are we saying it or no? Just
No.
kidding. Don't
Yeah,
say
no,
it.
we don't need to give her the satisfaction.
she knows.
Also.
She knows who she is, because there's only one person that was challenging me to sing off
Yeah,
at recess.
That's so niche.
True.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
everybody was doing that. at
yeah,
recess.
yeah. But she built this. So
Well,
It's fine.
speaking of, you said lately life feels like it's not real and everything. You've been touring with Cross Canadian Ragweed, which is so iconic. Can you tell us how that started and like what that experience has been like?
So, a few years ago, I was going to LJT and I saw that Cody was playing, and I was like, I'm gonna shoot my shot. I really would like to sing "Sick and Tired," and I know that he usually lets some of my friends get up there and sing it. So I'd never met him before, and I just DM'd him on Instagram. I was like, hey, if you need somebody, I'll be here. And then he's like, absolutely, come on up. And so as I'm walking on stage to sing it, I meet him. And I was so nervous, and my knees were shaking, and my mic stand was like low, and I couldn't pick it back up, and I was just like sick and tired. And then we ended up hanging out for a little bit after that, and he was the nicest guy ever. And I kind of just saw him at different shows that I'd been to, and I'd get up and sing again, and then we kind of just formed a friendship right off the bat. And he really believed in me and my music, and he wanted me to come out for the Stillwater shows just to get up and sing Sick and Tired. And so I had only planned on singing for like 2 of the 4 days, and then I ended up singing all 4 days, which was insane. And that was a lot of people, like 180,000 people
Yeah, that's a lot.
altogether.
That's so cool.
And then he asked me if I wanted to sing in Colorado for the entirety of the show, and then in Waco. And now I am a full-time member, I suppose.
You
That's
are.
crazy.
And next year's gonna be crazy.
Mhm.
But I just formed a friendship with all these people, and Cody and Shannon and all of the Ragweed crew and Departed crew have been genuinely the nicest and the best people ever, and believe in me so much, and have just invited me to be a part of the family, and it's literally the best time of my life. So
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I love it. And you
Yeah.
look so cute up there with your
Oh,
tambourine.
yeah.
Like, the little, like,
I got a new one actually.
Mhm.
That one was $5 from Helping Hands. I actually bought it one day, and on the inside it says Cheeks on it. It's
love.
carved in. So you can
Cute.
call me Sandy Cheeks.
That's your stage name?
Yes. But I just got a new one, so I get to debut a new one at the next Ragweed show. So
Okay,
Very
awesome.
excited.
How has it been playing those stadiums? Like, what is it like when you're looking out to all those people?
Yeah.
Like, can you
Do you
see people out
detach
there?
or?
yeah, I have the best eyes in the band, obviously, because I'm not 50 years old, and I can see pretty well, especially like during Boys from Oklahoma specifically. They turn on all the stadium lights so that you can see everybody.
That's cool.
And when they do that, and then all the our artist friends come out and help sing the song, it's just like, wow, that's a lot of people. That's a ton of people. And it's really strange to like see people tag me on Facebook or whatever that I went to school with, or that I just know from my hometown, and they were there and they were like, we're so proud of you, and like seeing my face up there and everything. I'm like, that is crazy. And it doesn't feel real until you're like walking out and you see all these people and you're like, oh, we're the entertainment. Like,
Yeah.
they're about to do this with us, and it's the best feeling ever. I mean, I just want to do it every night of my life.
Yeah.
Well, you're
So
so
cool.
deserving of it. You're so
Oh, thank
talented.
you.
So
Thanks.
go you. What first drew you to music, though? Like, when did you? Obviously, you're doing song competitions at recess, but
Yeah, right. Yeah. That's what built me, really.
yeah, right there.
I have always, it's always been in my life. My parents have always loved music, and they raised me around music and different genres and everything. And literally since I could talk, I could sing. And I think I was singing before I could even form an actual sentence. And I just have always loved it. And I saw, Hannah Montana, obviously, and I was like, I have to be that. Give me my wig. I'm ready to go. And then I got a guitar when I was like 12, and I taught myself how to play it, and it kind of just, flew into what it is now, but it's always been a part of my life. I don't remember a time without it.
Right. What was like the first moment? Do you have like a specific moment, maybe like the start of your career, that you were like, okay, like this is it. It's working. I can see myself doing this for a while, like a aha moment.
Yeah. It's a good question. I've never really thought about it. I feel like, so I kind of have it's not a super long story, but I had a friend of mine that passed away when I was in 7th grade, and his football number was 46, and it's been like my little angel number. I see it everywhere I go, and I had shown up one night to do like an open mic, and I was really nervous about it because it's the first open mic I'd ever done. I was like, I really want to be a singer, but I just don't know if I'm actually good enough for it. And so I went to this open mic with my parents, and I was like, I'm not getting up. I'm just going to watch, see how it goes. And then somebody saw me, and they were like, hey, you have your guitar, get up here and sing. And I was like, oh, okay. And so I get up there and I sang, and when I started playing Patsy Kind of Night, I look up, and across the street, the bar address was like 46. And so it was just kind of like, for me, it was my moment of like, this is where I'm supposed to be. This is what I'm supposed to be doing. And then people really liked my songs, and they invited me to like open a show for them the next night, and it kind of literally just happened.
Snowballed.
And I was like, whoa, okay, this feels right. I think I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. And so I feel like, honestly, from the first open mic, it was just like, yeah, this is it.
I love that story. That kind of gave me chills.
I know, when you said that you saw the 46 across
Yeah.
the street, I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, it happens all the time. It's crazy.
That is wild.
I have it tattooed on me now.
I was about to ask because you have a lot of cool tattoos. I was
Yeah.
like, I assume that you have 46 probably.
It's behind my little ear there.
Cute. So now it's
I
always
love
with
that.
you.
Yep.
Yeah.
I just can't see it.
Yeah.
I just
It's okay.
forget.
You know.
Yeah.
So you were saying your parents had a big part of like your music growing up, and your mom, was she TMing for you for a while, or?
She was like the merch,
Okay.
the merch gal. And she'll still go out with me if I need her to, but obviously she'd rather not do merch. I don't really think people would prefer to do merch most nights, but she definitely helps a lot. It's more now a lot on me, which is kind of how I wanted it to be. But for sure, both my parents definitely helped a lot in the beginning because I was 17 and I was like, I don't know what I'm doing financially or at all. So, yeah, my mom was on the road with me for a long time.
That's cool. I bet that was like a cool experience for y'all to be able to do, because like you're getting used to like the music full-time gig and like she's getting to be involved with it with you, and you get to share that. So it's awesome.
Yeah.
How was it being on the road with like mostly guys all the time, because your band was all guys, correct?
Yeah.
What is that like being like a girl on the road with a bunch of guys?
I was actually having this conversation the other night because within like the ragweed camp, it's mainly guys too. There's a bunch of women, and I love that because Cody even said, he was like, women get it done, they know what they're doing. And so there's a bunch of women, but I mean, as far as like the band goes, they're all guys as well. And a lot of my close-knit crew people are guys. And, you know, unfortunately, when you do go into like meeting new band guys or whatever, you're kind of like, okay, I have to fill out the situation first. Like, how are you around me? Are you weird? Are you trying to flirt with me? Are you just like cool? And luckily I have the best like guys in my life, and they are protective of me, but it's not like weird. They just truly see me as like a sister, and they want to protect me and take care of me and make sure that I have what I need. And it's awesome. I just wish that people would stop with, you know, oh my God, she's got to be dating all of them. It's like,
It's like,
no, I'm here to do my job. So let me do my job. Thank you. But I really have been blessed with like the nicest and most professional guys ever.
That's
So
awesome.
I love it.
I'm assuming you're on like more tour bus kind of vibes now. When you were with your band, what was it like? Like, I'm sure y'all were in like a smaller van. Were you like trying to like do your hair and makeup like while they were driving and like all that?
Well, so really, I drive a lot.
Okay.
I am just kind of one of those people. I don't like to let other people drive because I'm like, no, don't do that. Like,
backseat driver. Like, let me just do it.
I'm like, you're freaking me out. You're not looking at the road. Please let me drive. I'm going to panic. But I mean, most of them have had like sisters or girlfriends, so they kind of know, and they kind of, you know, expect to like wait for me to get ready and work around me doing my hair and makeup. And I'm like, hey, get out of the room. I leave. In a van, gosh, it's interesting. You know, the conversations that guys have in a van after like hour 12, it gets really strange. And I'm just like, wow, okay, this is my crew. This is awesome. But I honestly love it. Like, I would love in the future to obviously put some women in my band. I would love that. But I have all guys right now, and they just kind of deal with it. Luckily, they just
And you deal with them.
Yeah, I deal with them. That's more accurate. Yes, I deal with them, but it's good.
What's a funny story that has happened on the road?
Well, the most recent one probably. We we definitely were not, for the record, we're not riding office chairs throughout McLean Stadium.
I saw this.
We didn't do that, and I definitely did not fall out of my chair and literally scrape my knee to the point of like bleeding.
Oh my God. We didn't do that.
We were, cause listen, we're bored, and we've been at the stadium for several days now. It's harmless fun, you know. We've put our phones down. We want to just go make some memories. We find some office chairs, and this place has perfect little hills to go down on an office chair. And the guys went down on the office chairs first, and they turn around, and I'm just on the concrete.
Stop.
My backpack had like toppled me over because it was so heavy, and then I just had all these scrapes on my knee, and they were like, "Are you okay?" I was like, "I'm fine. My pride is not, but let's get up and go because I'm embarrassed." And I was like, all these like cheerleaders are walking by, and I'm like,
Oh, because it's at the stadium, obviously. So they probably
Yeah.
have like all the ramps that like people walk up.
"No, that's exactly what it
Oh my
was.
God,
we were on the
that's so
ramps."
funny.
Yeah,
I love that.
and this was
because like how long are you at the stadium for?
we were there for 4 days.
But like
Something like
from
that.
like I guess what time do you have to have sound check and then what time do y'all play? Like that's probably what 8 hours.
Well, no, so we for Waco at least we showed up. I think it was on Tuesday night, and sound checked the next night because we had to have like a full sound check, and then Turnpike had their sound check the next night, and then show day.
Okay,
So yeah,
that makes sense then.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta like loosen up a little bit.
yeah.
Do you have any pre-show rituals that y'all do before, or you specifically?
For my own shows, I usually drink a hot tea and pray for the best. In Ragweed, also pray.
You have lots of praying.
We
How do you get yourself like in the mood, or do you just like ready just because you've been doing this for a while?
I feel like usually I'm pretty ready. When it comes to like the Ragweed shows, I'm definitely ready because I mean they're huge and it's just
Yeah.
like, yes, this is gonna be awesome. For mine, usually it's like I put on my playlist of whatever, you know, Charlie XCX or Tay Swift, and you know, just kind of get in that zone of,
Yeah.
I got this. It's time to put on a show, and then you know, walk out to 10 people, and it's like, yeah, this is nice. This is great.
You'll never do that again.
No.
No, I definitely will. I just did the other day.
That's true.
Keeps
And
you on
then
your
somebody
toes at least.
interrupted you. They're like, Graycie, just because you're a Ragweed member now, we have to humble you.
Yeah, actually, can you shut up for a second? We have to welcome everybody. Okay, cool. No, I probably should have like some cooler pre-show rituals. I think I do like a squat in
Okay.
my jeans to just make sure they don't rip, because they definitely did at the most recent Ragweed show.
Where do they rip at?
My butt.
Wait, can you tell us the story?
So, a friend of mine, Abby, she runs Snake Farm Creative. She does like all of Caitlin Butt's like outfits and stuff, and she's
Cool.
done stuff for Miranda Lambert, and she's amazing. Well, she thrifts a bunch of stuff, and I went over to get fitted for some clothes for the Waco show, and she had these great leather shorts, and I was like, yes, these are gonna look so rock and roll, like this is perfect. And they fit perfect, like it couldn't have been better. And so I take them to the bus, I put them on right before the show, I squat in them, I make sure we're good, and then as I'm walking to the stage, literally less than 10 minutes walking to the stage, my mom goes, "Hey Graycie, your shorts are starting to rip." I was like, what do you mean? And I'm like looking back, I'm like, wait, what? Like, no way. My butt? No, this can't be happening. And just like the leather or whatever started just like ripping.
Like with the stitching, or?
It just like, I don't even know what happened. It's like it got wet or something, and it just like started peeling off of me. And it had like this fabric underneath it, but I didn't know how strong it was. You know what I mean? Like, if it's already starting to rip as I'm just walking, and I know I have a long stride, but I'm like, this is this is kind of
You'll be
insane.
moving on the
Oh, I'm
stage
definitely
too.
like,
Yeah.
I have a strut when I have my show clothes on. I'm like, it's time.
yeah.
Well, so then it starts ripping even more, in just like little random places, and I was like, oh my god, like I'm literally about to walk on stage. I don't have time to change. Like, this is awful. And so I call Slade, who is Grady's son, and he's also like the guitar tech for Grady and everything. And I was like, I need gaff tape right now. I need you to meet me somewhere. I need gaff tape. My shorts are ripping, and I'm not trying to moon everybody on stage tonight. And so then all of a sudden I turn around, he just like appeared, and it was like he is there and with his gaff tape in here. I'm like, okay, I gotta go. And so my mom is gaff taping my shorts on the bus, and I played the entire show with gaff tape on my shorts. And at one point, Elle, the lead singer of Waves in April, had to come up and slap my butt so that my gaff tape would, because it was starting to peel off.
Looking out for you.
Yeah.
So funny.
And I like, it went dark, and then all of a sudden I felt, and I was like, who in the hell was that?
On stage, everybody slapping your ass.
I was like, luckily it was one of the girls. I was like, thanks.
So funny.
Yeah.
Can you imagine Cody?
Yeah. Like your gaff tape.
I got you, girl.
Yeah.
Well, Shannon was trying to send Dirks, and Dirks was like, I am not doing that, Mom.
Slap her. That's
She was like, it's you're looking out for her. He's like, I'm not touching her butt, Mom. I'm not. That's weird.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have your vlog that you do called Coffee and Yap, correct? And that's kind of what we're doing right now. Can you tell us how that got started for you and like what your plan is with it in the future?
Yeah, I've been really bad about it, actually. But I do love it so much. I've always loved talking to a camera. I've always loved vlogs. I kind of grew up watching a lot of YouTube. It's just my era of when I was a kid. It was kind of, YouTube was massive and vlogs were massive, and I just love it. And I love seeing behind the scenes of like people's lives or being on the road or whatever it may be. And so I love coffee, obviously. I've kind of am never without it. And I am a massive yapper, and it just kind of worked out, and I decided to blend all of that with my love for music and the current music that I'm listening to, and people actually started to like it and seemed to be doing pretty well. And then I got really busy with ragweed stuff and haven't done it, but I definitely plan on getting back into it and making that happen again and having more guests, because I just love, like, this is fun. I just like to pick people's brains and learn as much as I can and just talk with them. And I feel like I have and know quite a bit of people that would be really cool to have on Coffee and Yap, and just kind of that musician on musician conversation. But yeah, I love it so much. And with the ragweed stuff, it's just cool to vlog it and for that memory for me too in the future. So yeah, I'm definitely going to get back to it. I've just kind of been slacking a little bit.
I think it's cool because it like you're giving your followers a look at you like in your inside day-to-day life that people really don't get to see for their favorite artists. And then, like you said, you'll get to bring your friends on and hear that musician to musician conversation, which is so special because, again, that's like another sneak peek that a lot of people don't get to see. Yeah. Just like that follow musicians and everything. So.
Yeah.
Everybody loves good insight.
Yeah. It's also kind of like a little like diary for me music wise, because in the future I can go back and be like, oh, I was like, that's what I was listening to, and I might have forgot about that song. And so yeah, I think it's just a cool idea. So.
Yeah. What are you listening to right now?
Ooh, I've kind of been in my pop girl era. So, you know, a lot of Charlie XCX and Taylor, and who else? Oh, the new Jake Worthington album is so good. It's
good.
actually like disgustingly good. Oh, hello. Riley's.
We're not open yet.
Riley's, how can I help you? Let's see, what else? What could they need right now is actually what
know,
I'm
it's
It's
not
like
even open. They're probably
11:30.
calling to be like, are
Do
y'all
have
open?
this beer in stock? Please tell me. I'll come tonight if you have the beer in stock. You got Coors Light on draft.
That's literally verbatim, probably to calls I've answered. We hear the most random things on that phone.
Let's see, what else am I listening to?
It should be almost done. Are you a Sabrina Carpenter girl?
I am. I haven't gotten to listen to the new album yet, but I just haven't been in the headspace for it because I feel like I need to be like, you know, in the
It's
car.
so
like,
Yeah.
Maybe on my way home today, I can listen to it. I have plenty of time, but.
Okay. So we want to know, like, what are some crazy DMs you get now that, like, I'm sure you've always gotten some crazy ones, but now that you're really in front of hundreds of thousands of people every night for these shows?
Yeah.
Can I
Who's-
look?
Yeah, please.
Honestly, read them.
'Cause I don't want to mess them up.
I'm always intrigued by this.
Yeah.
It's fun.
I literally said, I was like, I feel like Gracie's got some good ones.
You know, honestly, a lot of people knew that I was in, holy moly, sorry, breaking news. I just opened my phone and, oh my God, sorry, Sabrina Carpenter's she's making her Opry debut, and Caitlin Butts is gonna be there that same day also.
Stop.
That's crazy.
Stop.
That is so
Wait,
cool.
that's iconic.
I love that duo.
Oh my god. Okay, anyway, back to my DMs. I think for a while, people knew that I was in a pretty public relationship, so luckily my DMs were not a very scary place. And so I've haven't seen a bunch of crazy
You were
ones,
like in the
but
clear for a little bit.
You're protected.
yeah, well, there's like just there was like this whole thing with this Karen lady that I had, and so a bunch of the DMs will be like, don't show Karen this, too seductive, don't show Karen.
Oh my
It's
God.
like, okay, scary. Let's see, I did have a girl actually when I was in the relationship DM me asking if she could get photos from him, and I was like, I can't help you with that. I don't know what you need from me. And she was like, sent me this whole long paragraph, and I was like, at this point now we are broken up, so I definitely cannot help you.
Oh my
And she was like,
goodness.
oh, okay. Well, so she started it with, hey, are you dating?
So and so.
And that's a scary text to get. Or
That's
message.
all she
I
said.
was scared when you were like, I was about to get a hey girl text. I was like,
Yeah.
oh shit.
That's what like my heart dropped in my stomach, and I was like,
Yeah.
are we serious? Okay. Anyway.
That's like when someone texts you like, hey, do you have time for a call? And you're like, oh my God, who died? Like, what
Yeah, you do that
happened?
to me frequently.
It's like a scary
No,
intro.
I never have time for a call. Don't call me. I had somebody DM me one time, and they said, baby, you are prettier than you're cuter than a speckled pup in a red wagon.
in a red wagon.
In
so
a red
specific.
wagon. Yeah. There's a lot of people that like ask me to go to dinner with them. If you're in town, I'll take you to dinner. And I'm like, okay.
You're like, you can send me dinner.
Yeah, you can
DoorDash
you can
it.
send it to the venue.
Yeah. You can send me money.
Yeah.
I'll give you my Venmo.
Yeah.
There are just like, or like some people, it's really strange because some people will try to flirt with me, and then I'll be like, oh, thank you. And then they'll be like, yeah, can I get tickets for this show? Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, no, definitely not now.
You're like,
Because
no.
now I'm scared of you. What, like, you're going to kill me. I don't know.
They're like, I need to come to your show, Graycie. Please.
I
love
need
me.
to. You're so hot. I need to come to your show and see you in person. I'm like,
Have you
no.
ever had a crazy fan, like a stalker kind of vibe?
Yeah.
You have?
Yeah. It not like me specifically, but it was almost to that point. It was just very strange. Kind of the type of like they sat out in their car after driving 8 hours to make the show, sat out in their car and like drank all day, and then wanted to come into the venue really early and like just talk to us, and it was just really weird, and like stood in the front row all night. Just strange.
Yeah, that's strange.
Yeah.
You were talking to us a little bit earlier about like crazy fans that have come up to you and like, I'll tell you to stop singing.
Yeah.
You said you have a lot more other stories. Can you tell us one?
Yeah, so I mean,
Like crazy fans.
we were playing in Midland one night, and which this place is now shut down because of fraud. So that was
well,
nice.
That says a lot.
Actually, we're the last show that they had. We shut that place down.
Iconic.
Yeah, I know. It's the Graycie York effect. We were playing. I was actually singing a cover of a Sugarland song, "Stay,"
I love that song.
and this guy got really excited. Older gentleman, and he comes up to the front of the stage, and mind you, nobody was standing in front of the stage. Like, there was a bunch of people there, but they were just kind of all sitting around the bar. Like, it was a dance floor type of vibe. So he gets up to right in front of me, and he starts like dancing, like into it. I'm like, why don't you stay? And he's like
Interpretive.
turning around, like, and when he turns around, his butt crack is like fully out, and he's like bending over, like almost twerking. And I was like,
Oh my God.
I'm like trying to stay serious because this is a really serious song, and I'm just like getting mooned halfway, and I'm like, okay, in Midland of all places,
Yeah.
and it just kind of all made sense, but it was just really funny, and he ended up being really nice. Like, he wasn't weird or anything, but he was just really excited about the Sugarland song.
Like he loved it.
Loved it. I even have a video. Thank God somebody took a video because it's hard to believe until you see it yourself and you're like, yeah, that checks out. But
We'll
it was just butt crack.
Oh my God, that could have been you on the stage if it wasn't for that tape.
I know. I could have been butt cracked. Yeah.
Okay, so by the time this podcast comes out, because it's every 2 weeks, your new single "Didn't Want Me" will be released. I love that song.
Thanks.
Like, it's so powerful, but also so sad. It's like very mixed emotions. But can you walk through that songwriting process? Because you've sang it for a while now. Okay, because I was like, I saw, I think it was the Green Wine Showcase Writers something, and you played it, and I like cried. I was like, wow, that was like, it struck a chord. Like, I'm okay, but
yeah.
So how was it writing that song?
So, I mean, now or by the time that this is out, since it'll be out, I've kind of been hinting at it as if it's just like a normal heartbreak song, but it's got that little twist in it that it's about a dad.
Okay, yeah, because I thought it was a new song, and then I was like, wait, I'm pretty sure she's sang this before, and it is about a dad.
Yeah. Not my dad. I thankfully have an amazing father, but I have just been around so many people that don't have relationships with their father or, I mean, their mom. Just really bad scenarios, and, you know, I've seen the effect that it has on them, and not having that relationship, but that want to have that relationship. And it honestly is just heartbreaking to watch from like a friend perspective. And I've seen just so many emotions from so many sides of the people in my life, and heard a bunch of stories that it just kind of inspired me enough to write that song. And I've had it for few years now, I believe, and I knew I always wanted to record it because it just meant a lot to me, and everybody that I played it for that had been through that specific scenario just wept, and, you know, they were like, this is a song for us, like you're our voice for this. And so to hear stuff like that is just really special for me, and I get emotional playing this song just from watching the effects of, you know, how not having that relationship with that parent has been for them. And so I just wanted to write that song, and it can be interpreted in many ways. Like, it doesn't have to be about a father, obviously, and that's kind of my favorite thing about music is you can listen to a song and take it how you take it, and how it resonates with you. And so I'm very excited about this one. I knew I wanted to record it and make it really emotional and sad, and, you know, I love a sad song, and I'm very excited about it. And I did a video for it that I made all myself. I, you know, director under my belt, director, producer, editor.
What can't she do?
What can't she do? And I'm very excited about it. Yeah.
I've been loving watching your promo on Instagram and like TikTok for it. What I like about you, what you do on social media, is you are very like honest and raw in it. I think the other day you posted like, yes, I've been doing these amazing things, but like this is just a highlight reel, and like you can have these hard, big emotions outside of it. And I think I recall you actually took a break from social media for a while. How was that break for you? And like, how do you navigate utilizing social media to promote your music, but also kind of keeping a distance from it for like your own mental health sake?
Yeah, it's a battle every day, seriously. Because I really, if I had the choice, I wouldn't be on social media. I just don't like it. It's not good for me mentally. But I mean, like you said, I posted that thing the other day just kind of as a reminder, because I feel like we all need it. And, you know, social media is just the highlight reel. And I mean, I was doing these amazing, I was playing these, like, literally the biggest shows of my life going through a breakup. So, I mean, you just never know. And I was having a really hard time with it. And just like social media in general, because now with music and social media, it's kind of like a requirement. You have to post almost every single day, and it's not I don't want to do it. I really don't. I don't have the brain capacity for it. But I had, like, sometimes I just have to take a break from it, just for my own sanity. But I do enjoy making content when I have ideas. I feel like when I am stuck on social media, I'm not creative at all, because I'm just sitting in that comparison zone of like, oh, I can't do that, or oh, that's already been done. I can't, you know, all the bullshit. And yeah, so I just take some breaks sometimes, and I think that it's very needed for everybody to do that. And it's not fun to do social media. But when it comes to like promo and stuff, I have a blast making stuff and posting it and seeing how people react to it. But yeah, social media is not my jam.
Yeah. Where do you pull inspiration from with your songwriting and music? Since you just said that when you can't really be creative by like looking. So where do you pull your inspiration, creativity from?
Honestly, I said this the other day to my friend. I kind of black out a lot when I write my music. I forget a lot of the time like how it just kind of happened, and I just kind of wrote it. But for the most part, a lot of my stuff is, stuff that happened to me or a friend of mine or family member. It's mostly the stuff that's around me. And, like I said, I'm kind of in this emotional spot of my life. So I've been feeling very creative recently. And it's been really good. But yeah, kind of just the stuff around me is really what it is. I feel like maybe sometimes I might pull some inspiration from like movies or something like that, but for the most part, it's kind of the people around me or my current life.
Yeah.
Or stuff from the past. I mean, I wrote the other day about something that happened like 5 years ago, so it's just kind of when it strikes. I don't try to force myself to write every day or anything like that, because I'll get frustrated.
Yeah. So it kind of just comes, I guess, naturally. Yeah. Do you ever like write like, how is it writing about like a past thing that's happened 5 years ago, and why do you kind of like wait to write about it? I guess you just like remember it. I always like am fascinated by the songwriting process because everybody's different, and how you can write about something maybe that happens to you later in time. Is it because you have like a new perspective of like the events, or what would you say?
So, I mean, mine, I don't know. I think I just saw something like a memory or something come up from that time period of my life, and for a while I kind of, like I said, pushed it back, didn't really think about it too much because it was just negative, and I was like, I'm not thinking about that. And then some of those feelings started coming up again, and I was like, oh wait, instead of like pushing these down, I'm gonna feel them, and I'm gonna like let myself hurt in them for a little bit and write about it and see if anything comes from it. And it did. And honestly, I'm kind of in that zone right now where I feel like writing is genuinely my therapy. Like, it's just what helps bring out those emotions, like actually saying what I need to say about it and kind of help get over that spot in my life. And so I did an EP like several years ago called Sad Bird, where I wrote just literally the saddest songs possible, and they came from a very real place from me, and then from a friend of mine at the time, and we just had these really sad moments in our life, and I was like, well, I don't want to put these on an album because they're a little too sad, but I want to put them out somewhere and get them off my chest and get them like out of my heart. And so I did Sad Bird, and I would love to do another one because I just have these little moments where inspiration hits, or I bring up topics from 5 years ago, and it can be really sad, but it just gets it out of my system and deal with it, heal.
I honestly love that, because I was gonna ask you if you like write a maybe a too personal song that you're like, I don't want anybody to hear it, but it kind of sounds like kind of releasing that in like a little EP. It is kind of like letting go, like now you can kind of like officially like move on from whatever it is. I like love that.
Yeah, I mean that's my favorite. There's a lot of, it's very vulnerable to be a songwriter. It's very scary, and because a lot of truth comes out in it. And I mean, for example, Jake Worthington just wrote a song about how the worst part of him comes out when he writes the song, and that's true. I mean, it kind of is very real, and it's just raw, and here's me, and here's what happened, and I could have been in the wrong, but
but it's like your truth and your story.
Yeah. And those are my favorite kind of songs, when the artist is very real and honest, and I've always wanted to just be that. It's just always been what's happened to me in my real life.
Well, you do it very well.
Thank you.
It resonates.
Thank you.
So if you could tell yourself yourself 1 year ago today something, what would you tell her, with how your life has changed so much in so many different ways?
Buckle up. Buckle up. I think, honestly, a year ago, I was kind of starting to feel the effects of like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? Am I tanking? Like, did I do all that I was gonna do? You know, am I done? Am I kind of plateauing here? And, what am I gonna do with my career? And it was a very weird spot because, I mean, shows are just kind of hard to get right now. It's just a weird time, and if you're not the biggest thing on TikTok, then it's a little bit harder to make it work. But what is going on?
There's like motorcyclists coming up.
Welcome to Riley's, Graycie.
No, it's the guy that called, and he's pissed that they didn't answer the phone.
Right? He's like, I'm gonna come ask you in person.
My Coors Light. Wait, are they actually gonna come in here though?
No,
The
it's
door's
locked.
locked, so it's okay. But it's crazy. Like, the bar doesn't open till 1, and I swear people get here at 11, 12.
He's gonna be so mad. He's gonna see us in here and be like, "Hi."
Yeah, we need to like, get a sign out there.
No
that says
drinks for
recording
you.
in process, but it's okay. We're okay.
Yeah.
It's locked, so.
Yeah. What were we talking about?
Yourself a year ago.
Yeah.
Like, what would you say to
gosh,
her?
Yeah. I would say that a lot is going to change. It's going to happen very quick, and life is going to happen very fast, but it's all going to be all right, and we're going to get through it, and you're going to be a full-fledged member of Cross Canadian Ragweed, which is nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. A year ago me to today is crazy to think about, because it feels like it was just yesterday, but a lot has happened. I finally moved out of my parents' house.
That's huge.
On my own.
Mhm.
Yeah.
With ragweed stuff, and
Also huge.
breakup, and
Huge.
writing new music.
All the
and
new things.
all-
And you're about to move.
Yeah.
you
So
said.
many things happened within a year, but all kind of at once.
It
So
always happens
it
that
always
way.
happens.
It all
say
falls
it.
down at the same
Mhm.
time.
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah.
but it all builds back up, I feel like,
Yeah.
at the same time, too.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It is cool, though, to see, like, how much a year can change. It, like, happens so quickly, but also, like, so much can change in that amount of time.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
I think you're killing it. Like,
Thanks.
you're definitely on the rise, and you're so deserving, so talented, and you're such a good person, too. So you got the whole package.
Stop.
Yes.
You do. And you're a
Stop.
cool girl. I love your outfits, too.
Oh,
I know.
Oh,
I thought they
that
were
was
banging
I
on
thought
the
that was them banging on the door too. I was like,
We're like having a sweet moment. We're about to get attacked. Okay, so what's next? What do you have coming up besides the Ragweed tour?
I am. Let's see. I'm doing the Green Hall show. Cody is doing like an all-star lineup for the flood victim benefit.
Okay, awesome.
And that is October 12th. It's a Sunday. And let's see what else.
Your new single.
My new single. Yes, thank you. My new single does come out, and a little exclusive for you. Not sure on a specific date yet, but there is definitely a Sad Bird Part 2 coming. Yeah.
So it's already in the
Yay.
works.
Yes. So with Sad Bird Part 1, I really like from when I had the idea for Sad Bird, I wanted it to be just as raw as it can get, just like guitar, vocal, one take, feel all the emotions, hear all the cracks, just kind of have that raw emotion of how I wrote the song. And then when I got into the studio with it, it kind of became a little more produced than I had intended on it to do, and I'm still happy with how it turned out, but I think with Sad Bird Part 2, I kind of wanted it to be more of that raw, just simple acoustic feel. So I'm doing it all myself, and I am very excited about it, and I haven't really talked about it much, but it's going to be what comes after Didn't Want Me. So
That's
kind of
incredible.
once that rolls out, I'm going to start with the Sad Bird stuff and kind of be like, hi, surprise, Sadbird Part 2.
No, I think that's
Yay.
awesome. I think that's so cool that you're doing it all yourself. Like, how special.
Mm.
When you do that, will you just release it all at once, or will
Mhm.
you drop singles, or are you just going to drop the song?
I think
Sadbird?
I think I would probably do it all at once, unless I just have one that sticks out that I would want to kind of be like, here's this 1st,
Mhm.
and then you get the rest of it. But with Sadbird Part 1, I just released all of it at once. So, yeah.
How cool is it, though,
Mhm.
that you can just, like, be in charge of how you want to release
Yeah.
things and the
Yeah.
process of it?
I
Like,
know, it's
that's
so cool.
probably
Mhm.
super rewarding, though.
Yeah.
And
I know, yeah. It's extremely difficult. It
Yeah.
really is. Like, being an independent artist is hard, and a lot of like most days I'm like, what have you gotten yourself into? But I also think about it like that, and I'm like, I have full control,
Mhm.
and I'm the one that's telling myself what to do, and I'd rather have it like that than somebody being like, you have to release a 30-song album tomorrow. It's like,
yeah.
no, I don't want
Yeah.
to do that.
Thank you.
I don't want to do that. But I'm very excited. Yeah, it's gonna
Awesome.
be great.
That's awesome. That's so
Yeah.
exciting.
Hopefully
Can't
it's
wait
gonna
to
be great.
hear.
Sorry about that fly. It's
No, it's okay.
literally
It
here
harasses.
every time. I'm like, this
It's-
fly
no, it's a
only lives
regular.
here.
It's okay.
Yeah.
No, Graycie, it is. It harasses
Literally
all
a
of our
barfly.
guests.
Yeah.
We should probably say that before we start podcasting.
Sorry
there
about the fly.
may be a visitor.
No,
Yeah.
it's okay.
So where can people follow you on social media, and then also like your website to stay up to date with all your things coming up?
Yep. So it's Graycie York on most platforms, but it's GRAYCIE, because it's got to be a little bit harder, Yeah, it should be that on most platforms, and my website's just gracieyork.com. Yeah. Luckily, with the weird spelling, we got the domain pretty easily because nobody's spelling it like that. So
There you
don't have
go.
to fight anybody. But yeah, that's me.
Awesome.
All right, I love it. Well, thank
Yeah.
you so much for coming and hanging out with
course.
us
Thanks for having me.
at this little
Yeah.
smoky dive bar in the
love
morning.
it. I
Hopefully
love
you
it.
move to New Braunfels soon, and we can all like hang
know.
out
We
and
can all
stuff.
hang out.
I
Yeah.
know.
All
Do
right.
y'all need a roommate?
You're
Like,
like,
I need a
I'm
place.
honestly.
Yeah.
Does anybody need a roommate? I am looking. I
Let's
have
put
a
it
cat.
out there.
I have a cat, and I plan on getting another one. So.
You're like, I will have 2 cats. Take me or leave me.
Yeah, I also sing all the time, so I hope you're okay with that.
Honestly, that's like a
I also
sell in
talk to
itself.
myself a lot, so
You'll never
Coffee
be
and
bored
yacht.
with her.
it's
For
the
sure.
voices.
It's the voices. That's funny. Alrighty, well, thanks again. And
thank you.
again, this has been the Twin Rivers Music Scene podcast with your hosts, Madison and Reed, and our special guest, Graycie York. Bye.
No venue too far, any song at every bar. Here to cover your needs. Twin Rivers Music Scene.